You see, the truth is you're not actually lazy. You are role-playing as a lazy character. And I'm going to show you that you actually have the power to become whoever you want to be, have whatever character traits you want to have, and represent any type of values that you want to represent. And you can do this all right now with no effort. Okay, I call this the main character method. And when I first tried this, I was able to cure one of my biggest addictions instantly. I'm so serious. And I will say, I do think this method works best with people who genuinely want to become better and people who have a bit of a imagination. So first off, you need to understand that how you view yourself or the character you're playing as determines all of the decisions you make in life, okay? You actually have many different playable characters available to yourself. For example, when you're around your parents, you're playing the son/daughter character. You're around your friends, you're playing the funny friend character. When you're in public, you're playing I'm the normal person character. When you're around your crush, you're playing the cool swaggy character, okay? So we all have characters that we play and switch between every day. So for this method, we're going to create a new character, all right? And this character, this is going to be fully customizable. It's going to have any traits that you want, okay? And we're going to give it a new nickname, a new backstory, new philosophy, whatever you want. Whatever you want to do with this character, you can do whatever you want, okay? And this method is based on real psychology. This isn't some woo-woo nonsense I'm making up, okay? Your brain is wired to think and act as whatever character you are playing as. For example, when people play horror games, this is why they actually get scared. Their heart starts pounding, even though it's all completely fake, okay? And so we're gonna trick your mind by creating distance from your old character, you right now, who's this lazy person with all these limiting beliefs, all of these fears, and all of these things that are holding you back. We're gonna create distance from our new character with all of the customizable traits and things that you want and everything that you want to represent in this new character, okay? And I'm gonna give an example of this method that I used for the first time. I used the weakest form of this method. I just kind of like did it on the fly, and then it just worked, okay? So basically, I used to work at this store, right? And the store had every single snack, junk food, candy in the entire world. I'm just sitting there staring at this junk food all day, right? So I started to eat copious. You wouldn't even believe how much junk food I was eating when I went to that job. But trust me, it was a lot. Pounds, okay? And I had a problem, all right? I had a problem. I created an addiction to this food when I got to my job. And I was like, how do I fix this? What do I do? Nothing was working. Absolutely nothing. And usually people try is, okay, I need to avoid this thing at all costs. I need to stay away. You're using pure willpower to not do this thing, right? But instead of resisting, instead of suffering through this resistance over and over, I switched it to, I'm not the type of person who even wants this thing. I'm not the type of person who eats Reese's. Reese's was my favorite, and I would tell myself, I don't eat Reese's. That's just not for me. And when I switched the mentality from resistance to just nothing, no desire, that's when I felt this urge of I just felt a surge of power, of pride, of freedom to do whatever I wanted to do. And these feelings of pride, power, freedom, and accomplishment was so much stronger than the dopamine spikes I was getting from thinking about this candy, these junk food. And at that point I didn't know, like, there was no method. I was just thinking these things, and I was like, wow, like, this is insane. It's changed everything for me. And in that moment, I've been using that ever since. I've refined it, and here's what I'm telling you right now, the refined version of the main character method. And so You just tell yourself that you were this thing, you were this person, and you become that, and you are that.
This is the most important part, by the way.
But I'm gonna give you some tips to make it as strong as possible, to make it work for you. First tip is to make a name for this main character, this alter ego. You know, Slim Shady for Eminem. Kobe's got the Black Mamba. So you just come up with any name, any nickname, and boom, you're off to a good start, and create whatever traits you wanted to have in this new alter ego, this new nickname. And another tip is to have a trigger. So you want to have some sort of ritual or word or phrase, or even putting on certain clothing to activate this character. It could be just you snap your fingers, or you say the name of the character, or whatever. You create a trigger to activate the character. That's another big tip. And also, to make this really work, the biggest key to making this work is to feel strong emotions with this method. So for me, for example, if I wanted to stop eating junk food, I would just feel, I'm him. I have so much discipline. I'm so locked in. Just really get into it. Really step into the mind and the body of this main character, of this alter ego. And for me, it was Zay Forever. I am Zay Forever. I don't eat that shit. Okay, it's not what I do. And this is very crucial. Feeling strong emotions for what you want to accomplish. And the final tip for the main character method is to not spam it too much. You really want to use it when you need it. Okay, so if you just spam it 24/7, man, this is that, it becomes weaker each time. So you really want to use it when you need it, when you need to do what you need to do, when you need to lock in, when you need to avoid something, when you need to build the new you. Okay. And that's pretty much it. And if the method doesn't work right away, give it a few tries. Really give it some effort. Give your character like a backstory, philosophy, whatever. And don't give up right away. Give it a few tries. For me, it worked instantly, first try. But I don't think that's how it's gonna work for everyone. But give it a few tries, because if this works for you, if this genuinely starts to work, this could change your life forever, literally. It's changed me a lot. I love Reese's, okay? But I'm able to not eat it because of this method, simply put. And that's it. Hit subscribe if you like this video, and if you want to aura farm more, watch this next video. Zay Forever, Planet X, Planet Exclusive. You already know what it is. Just be yourself, man.